outline, I'm going to be presenting the men's ministry. This ministry was started probably about 15 years ago, and it started out of the deacons. It was originally started when Les was here on a deacon committee, and I was one of the first members of that deacon committee. And since then, when Terry arrived on the scene, then we put it into just a ministry, and it's no longer falling under the deacons. This is a ministry for men of all ages. We have not excluded any of the boys. We want all men to be involved. The ministry is for church members and men outside the church. We have several men who attend our events that are not church members, and I'll give you a list of some of those events in a moment. But like I said, a lot of the men that attend are not members. There's approximately 20 men that volunteer right now on various events that we have by making phone calls, inviting friends, leading small groups, selling tickets, cooking, and cleaning up of stuff. We have had one men's retreat here in the fellowship hall. I think that was for like a 2-day event. It was a Friday evening and Saturday. We had fair participation in that. The purpose is basically to help men connect with other men, to grow their friendships and their faith while becoming more active in the church. And by doing this, the purpose is carried out by our small groups. We have several men groups that meet at least once a week inside the church and outside the church for small groups, where that they have Bible study, prayer time, accountability, and encouragement for each other. Also, every Thursday there is a men's lunch at Clifton's Pizza. It started out with 5 or 6 guys and now sees about 25 to 50, depending on the weather and who wants to go and eat. There, they don't just eat pizza. They have a time where they can share praises and troubled times as well, and they can have a time of prayer for each other and encouragement. I failed to find out how much money that group, the Clifton group, gives a donation to high school seniors that are graduating, and I failed to find out
$100.
$100 to each senior boy. And all they ask is, guys, come and attend and we'll give you the $100 for college. So then the other thing is, out of the deacons, myself and David Beck wanted to have a dad-daughter banquet, and therefore it has continued. So that receives support from the men's ministry as well as the children's ministry with David. And that is a place and time when dads can bring their daughters to a formal dinner, regardless of the age of the dad or the daughter. And I think recently that has been kind of overlooked and forgot. Oh, I have a 40-something-year-old daughter, I can bring her. And this year the speaker is supposed to be top-notch. David always works on getting the speaker, and because he's really good at that, knows a lot of people, has good connections. Also, when David and I kind of spun the idea of a dad-daughter banquet, one of our purposes for that, and it remains that in the men's ministry, is this is a time when the dads can create memories of love and friendship with their daughters. And it kind of shows their daughters, hey girls, whenever you go out on a date, this is the way your date should act. So it's kind of setting the role model for guys. Also, something that is new that we've only been doing for about 3 years is the sunrise breakfast. So for the sunrise service on Easter Sunday, we have like 8 guys that'll come in and cook breakfast for the sunrise service. Also, we have about the same amount of men that'll work with the Christmas Connection in cooking breakfast and serve it to the workers who are working at the Christmas Connection. The budget is about $1,200. So we don't ask for a lot of money, and I'll go with this. I'll go ahead and answer your question. We don't ask for a lot of money. What we would like is more men participation. It's hard to get guys, as those of you guys here know, it's hard to get men to participate in anything. And so one of the things that we are trying to encourage is guys to participate more. That's all I ask, is if we could have more participation in stuff. I would like to see us have a men's retreat. We tried that one time. We were going to go off to Georgetown College, stay there. Guys could go and play around the golf, or we could do the challenge that they have with the ropes and stuff. And it was going to cost $100. And that was to cover food, a night stay, and a round of golf. We had one person sign up.
You.
Well, it was me and I think David. So that's the hard thing, is trying to encourage guys, hey, come on, you'll have fun. And from you as a council, I would like your input on how we could encourage the men of the church to participate, where that they could gain more friendships, learn about Christ more, and expand their family to guys in the church that share their faith. Any questions?